Hey, welcome to my kitchen. I am Michael Williams, your island chef. And today, we're making gluten and dairy-free pumpkin pie. All right? So it starts off with pumpkin, of course. Actually, no, let's start with the crust, gluten-free. So I've got some raw cashews and some raw pecans, which I have ground in the food processor. And as you saw, the food processor is still dirty. I didn't clean it. Saving a step, right? So after I ground the cashews and the pecans, and by the way, I had about a cup of cashews and about half a cup of pecans. Ground them as fine as I could, put them into a mixing bowl and added half a cup of water and just stirred it up, and that's it. I've got the cheesecake form pan here, which I've spread it out evenly in, baked it for about 10-15 minutes, which has set us a beautiful and healthy gluten-free pie crust. Now, a little bit pricier than making a pie crust from scratch, although if you're going to be buying the pre-made pie crust, pretty much on par. So, next step, our pie crust is done. Let's make our pumpkin pie filling. We've got our large can of pumpkin in the food processor already, and we got about a 3/4 cup or half a can of coconut milk. You're going to need 3 eggs, which is going to bring this all together when it's all said and done. Okay. And guess what else? We're not using processed sugar here. We're using a gift from the bees. Honey is a beautiful thing and my go-to sweetener. We're probably going to go with about 6 tablespoons or so. And I'm doing about 2 tablespoons per dab here by my eye, so that looks good. All right. Okay, so we're sweetened, we're bound, now we just need to be spiced. And I've got a homemade pumpkin pie spice here. You're just gonna have to check out the recipe for the details on that one. And you know what, we'll be pretty liberal, and we're ready to fire this up. And we'll just let that go until it does its thing. It might need a stir or a wipe down. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Just gonna give it a little bit of help. Wipe the edges. Make sure we don't have any straggling clumps of spice. Cool, so we are ready for our crust now. And it's as simple as this. Getting it right in there. Now I can clean that off. Okay, now I've got my oven preheated, 350, and this is going to cook. Basically, how I check it, how I know it's done, is right now you can see that it's wiggling, you know, it's all over the place. And as it cooks, starting from the edge, it'll stop wiggling, stop wiggling, stop wiggling. And you want to take, this is similar to a cheesecake, you want to take it out or turn the oven off and open the door just as that little spot in the center is not quite set. That's how you do it perfectly. Not too important, you know, but you just don't want to over bake it. Okay, we're going to give a little, for presentation and an extra punch of flavor. Sprinkling of spice on top, and this is ready for the oven. So unlike a cheesecake, this can just go straight in. So there you have it, folks. Gluten and dairy-free pumpkin pie. The recipe is on countrygrocer.com along with hundreds of others. So check it out, give it a whirl. Maybe it'll be your new go-to at Thanksgiving and Christmas or that nice fall dinner. Thanks for being with us. See you next time.